opening day, rifle season 2024, and been in my blind now for maybe an hour. It's 7:11 right now, so I did have 2 deer on camera last night come in after dark. Won the $1, so we had a $1 bet who would see the first deer on camera, so I scored on that. Scored lunch from Zach, so I feel as though today's going to be a great day. Sitting in my new Ameristep blind. Got the table all set up. Got the heater going underneath. Got the little blanket thing here so it keeps all the heat up underneath there with little edges on the side where it can blow out, keep everything warm so your upper body is cool but your lower body stays warm. I'm ready. Now all I need is a buck. We did have 1 buck on camera, actually 2 bucks on camera. So 16-foot deer blind guy come in late yesterday and he was all hyped up. He's like, yeah, I got all kinds of scrapes going on at my place. And he was all fired up. Come to find out it was a small pencil spike down there just ripping the hell out of everything. And then Cliff the killer also had a decent buck on this, probably be a shooter buck. So hopefully that thing rolls by me. Last time Cliff had one on camera, I actually shot it. It was a 9-point. It's been a few years ago for me, so I'm a little bit of a dry spell up here in the UP. So anyway, I'll let you guys go. Got lunch today. We've got pizza rolls going today. We've got a steak, tater tot, cheese and onion burrito with Red Hot, Frank's Red Hot. I put that stuff on everything. And also got a salami, turkey, Gouda, provolone cheese or mayo sandwich on homemade bread. So we'll cook that up soon. I didn't eat my breakfast because I just wasn't feeling it this morning. So I figure I'll probably get that thing fired up here in another hour or so. And just to kill the boredom, everything goes. And by the end of the week, I'm going to give you the what fors and how comes on this new blind. But I will say that if you've got a portable blind and you've got the access, put the table in there. This friggin' table is awesome. I got my gun propped up on the table. Perfect morning to kill a buck. So hopefully we get something comes in, 3 on one side. And we get that opportunity to whack them. Lunchtime, boys. Breakfast time, I guess. 8:52. 0 deer yet. Producer Zach seen 1. Got the table all set up here. I didn't bring my tripod that I made for shooting. It was actually too tall. So I got my clothes bag where the camera is sitting on now. Look at that baby. It was hot. So I can tell you that this table thing was the greatest idea producer Zach has ever had. I've not seen any deer, but I do have a squirrel that's eating my corn. The problem with that is I've got a camera down there. It's not taking pictures, pissing me off. You know, that's the thing when you get these Tacticams or when you get probably any camera, when you get something going back and forth, you know it should be taking pictures, but it's not. That's where it irritates the living daylights out of you. But anyway, this steak, egg, onion, and cheese burrito is delicious. So I'm leaving you so I can have my breakfast. I'm gonna look at that. Friggin' awesome. Well guys, it's 10 minutes to 1. 0 deer still. Do have a sandwich. I am bored. I've watched TikTok. I've watched YouTube. I've watched Facebook. Pretty much did everything. So it's time to break out the old Sammy. This is the way I do it. So I've got a cast iron pan. Just a thin pan. Something that I leave on my stove. This actually will hold some heat. So I'm going to put the old sandwich on here. Stick it down on the stove top. Probably have to crank the heat up a little bit. I got it on low, and I don't want to have this take forever to cook. It's like making a grilled cheese, guys. Just like making a grilled cheese. You do have to use your TP, which is paper towel, to get the grease off your hands, though. So there she goes. Mom's homemade bread. Later in the week, it's going to be producer Shelby's sourdough bread. So producer Zach actually bought a little square flat top for out here. Don't know if I tend to carry a lot of stuff with me to start with, and that would be just one more thing. He doesn't sit that far from camp, so it's one of the things that, probably won't do that. Save your tinfoil because you can use it the next day. And I know you guys are going to say, well, you're not seeing no deer because you're friggin' cooking and you got your heat going and you got the, you know what, guys? For years, we've cooked in our blinds. Just talked to Uncle Theo on the phone. He's down at Shady Acres right now. He had a buck in the food plot, and he had bean soup on the friggin' stove. So don't even want to hear that. There's no deer up here. That's why we're not seeing deer, thanks to the wolves. But anyway, so I do have, wow, that's hot. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. I'll take a picture of my sandwich, hopefully, because I always forget about it. I get so hungry smelling it. And I'm going to sit here and see no deer. We'll see you in a bit.